In a Kubernetes cluster with hundreds of microservices, who's managing the billions of network calls happening every day? That's the job of a service mesh. A service mesh is a dedicated infrastructure layer that handles service-to-service communication in your cluster. Think of it as a networking layer that sits between your application code and the network itself. Instead of each service managing its own network calls, retries, and timeouts, the service mesh does this work transparently. It's infrastructure, not application code, which means your developers can focus on business logic while the mesh handles the complexity of distributed networking. The magic happens through the sidecar proxy pattern. Every pod in your cluster gets a lightweight proxy container deployed alongside your application container. Popular implementations like Envoy and Linked Proxy intercept all incoming and outgoing traffic. Your service thinks it's talking directly to another service, but it's actually talking to its local proxy, which then communicates with the destination service's proxy. This architecture gives you control without changing your application code. Service meshes excel at traffic management. They provide intelligent load balancing across service instances, sophisticated routing rules like canary deployments or A/B testing, automatic retries with exponential backoff, and circuit breaking to prevent cascading failures. You can shift traffic percentages between versions, route based on headers, or implement complex deployment strategies, all through configuration. On the observability side, service meshes automatically collect metrics like request rates, latency percentiles, and error rates for every service interaction. They enable distributed tracing so you can follow a request across dozens of services. For security, they provide mutual TLS encryption between services, identity-based authentication, and fine-grained authorization policies. All of this comes built in without instrumenting your application code. A service mesh is infrastructure that manages communication between microservices using sidecar proxies, providing traffic control, observability, and security. Practice explaining this architecture, and you'll ace your Kubernetes interviews. Ready to practice for your next interview? Interview Mentor lets you answer real questions just like this one. After each answer, you get a detailed grade and personalized tips to improve. Watch your scores climb as you keep practicing.